Radio Network. They're calling it the Hail Murray. In the frontrunner for Play of the Year, Kyler Murray dodged pressure through a 43-yard bomb to a triple-covered DeAndre Hopkins, who hauled in the game-winning score in a 32-30 Cardinals win over the Bills. Tampa Bay was able to right the ship, beating Carolina 46-23. Tom Brady threw for 3 scores, while Ronald Jones rumbled for 192 yards on the ground. The Steelers improved to 9-0 after blowing out the Bengals 36-10. Big Ben threw for 4 scores, including a pair to Chase Claypool. Green Bay currently holds the top spot in the NFC playoff chase after outlasting the Jags 24-20. The Rams held the Seahawks in check, winning 23-16. The losses are starting to mount for Seattle, who've now dropped 3 of their last 4. But don't look now. The Dolphins are on a 5-game winning streak, and they're 3-0 under Tua. They took down the Bolts 29-21. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
The NFL week doesn't start until Thursday Night Football kicks off. It's a race for the NFC West crown. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are looking for a big primetime win in the Northwest.
Kyler Murray has a touchdown.
But MVP frontrunner Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are aiming to stay atop the division. Cardinals, Seahawks, Thursday Night Football. Thursday at 7:30 Eastern on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video. NFL Network and Amazon simulcast subject to change.
Hey, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's Thursday Night Football. We got Monday Night Football. Yeah. Are you ready for Monday Night Football, Gene?
Yeah, I wondered when that announcement came on. I said, what did you do? You forgot Monday.
Well, that's because Fox paid for that. Thursday night games are on Fox.
Are on Fox, yeah.
Okay. But all of the games, Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, we've got them on AM 1230. Tonight.
So it's Monday tonight. There will be
football. It will be the Minnesota Vikings. Neil and Renee Bach, season ticket holders for the Vikings. But they'll be in Chicago at Soldier Field to take on the Bears.
Neil Bach.
Remember Neil?
Oh, I know. No, I do remember. I was just saying, did he relocate?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Renee.
And I don't remember.
From Minnesota, moved back to Minnesota shortly after they both retired.
Yeah, no, I did not know that. So,
yeah.
Ran into him. Is fair, huh?
Yeah, ran into him about a year ago.
Well, I hope it wasn't a bad crash or anything.
Happened to be at the airport. Anyway, it is a Monday, right?
It is, yeah. All day long is what I've been told.
Okay. It is Button Day. Okay. Let's hear it for the button.
Yeah, I had a dog that was named Buttons.
Okay. The guy who invented the button, by the way, he died broke.
I can
waiting for somebody to invent the buttonhole.
I can believe it.
Yeah. It's also Fast Food Day.
I thought that was every day in a lot of people's books.
It is, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan of fast food. Now, I'm one of the 15% of the population that worked at McDonald's at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing against the fast food places. It's just that it's fast food.
Yeah, otherwise it would be slow food.
And it would be better.
So, today I'm going to have fast food. Tomorrow it's slow food.
Yes. Yeah, okay. And you had some good news from Mario at China Palace, didn't you?
Yes, Mario last week did a soft opening, but the steakhouse at China Palace, as it's now called, they are allowing you to call in. You can do curbside, or if you're in El Centro, they'll deliver to you. And they have a special menu that can take care of you lunchtime to early evening. So there you go.
There you go. It's great food and on time.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready for birthdays.
Actor Clu Gallagher is 92. He's one of those guys you'd recognize him and you would know the voice in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because I don't know the name.
Yes, exactly. Actor Joanna Pettit is 78. Actor Steve Railsback is 75. Actor David Leisure. He was Joe Isuzu, among other things. He's 70. Actor Miguel Sandoval is 69. Actor Marge Helgenberger is 62. Actor Harry Lennox, 56. Actor Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show, 53. Actor Tammy Lauren is 52. Actor Martha Plimpton, 50. Actor Missy Pyle, 48. Actor Maggie Gyllenhaal, 43. Actor Kimberly J. Brown is 36. Comedian Pete Davidson, 27. Actor Casey Moss, 27. Actor Noah Gray Cabé is 25. Local birthdays just ahead.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
What do I do? What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert, school, having dinner with friends. Take better care of each other. Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others. This should be over soon.
We've got happy birthday wishes going out today to Andrew Morris, Pedro Colio, Lupita Castellanos, Evelyn Davenport, Francine Loya, Alex Loya, Philip Irving, Vicky Heine, Angelica Fernandez, Thomas Gunn, Tyler Smith, Annette Zuniga, Jim Malcolm, Victor Zaragoza, Linda Evans, Lupe Ortega, Martin Edwards, Sean Hildebrand. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, celebrating Monday birthdays. Well, this year it's a Monday birthday anyway. Gotta love it, okay? There's a little bitty teeny tiny town in Kentucky where a bulldog was elected mayor. Okay. And Gene, you get right down to it. Politicians and dogs do have a lot in common. For example, here in the Valley, there is a mayor, and I won't name what city, what mayor, but there is a mayor in the Valley who loves it when you scratch him behind his ear. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's a good boy?
I know some dogs that would be insulted if you compared them to a politician.
Louis is above politics.
He's above, okay.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, I can tell you had a good weekend, right?
Yeah, I just, I put a winter yard in. Forrest and I, my son-in-law, both did it. We helped each other.
Okay. Well, good for you. I mow my own lawn. I don't put a winter yard in. I, take some time off.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't put a winter yard in, then everything goes dormant until the spring.
Yeah, I have St. Augustine, and it stays green.
If you paint it, it does.
Yes. Okay.
I saw a guy in the neighborhood doing that. Not in our neighborhood.
Okay. Neighborhood. Hey, whatever it takes. Well, we've got a neighbor that has turf grass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that looks like a real good idea to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You vacuum instead of mow.
Or you blow the leaves off of it.
Yes, to your neighbor's yard.
Yes, and then you look the other way like you didn't know any better.
Okay, are you ready for news?
I'm ready.
We've got news. Right now it's brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. This time of year right now, you need the heat in the morning, the air conditioner in the afternoon. Hey, you got a problem? Your friends and neighbors at Lock Air Conditioning can help.
CBS News special report. Public health experts are stunned over the announcement of a second COVID vaccine more effective than the first.
It took my breath away for a minute, and I had to catch myself.
Moderna President Dr. Stephen Hogue, CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus.
The Moderna vaccine, based on 95 cases, showed that 90 cases of the virus were in the placebo arm and only 5 in the vaccinated arm, which equates to an efficacy of about 94.5%.
Pfizer's is 90% and requires extreme cold for transport. Moderna's does not. Dr. Michael Osterholm from President-elect Biden's COVID task force says both are desperately needed.
The case
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable energy at your air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Bach Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Locke today, 353-4501. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. State health officials clarifying their new travel advisory that seeks to have people traveling out of state or coming in from out of state to quarantine for 2 weeks.
People arriving in California from other states or other countries quarantine for 14 days. This is not a new concept. This is something we ask people to do very early on.
Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Galley saying California remain vigilant with vaccines still months away and COVID cases rising sharply. Hawthorne-based SpaceX with another feather in its cap after one of its Falcon rockets lifted off from Kennedy Space Center Sunday, heading to the International Space Station with 3 American and Japanese astronauts on board.
And resilience rises. Not even gravity contains humanity when we explore as one for all.
The capsule made resilience by its crew in light of this year's many challenges. The team due to arrive at the station late today, remaining there until spring. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
O'Reilly. This is Jesse's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
As a nurse, not making it to work was not an option. But driving through the snow with my wiper blades struggling, I just didn't feel safe. So I pulled into O'Reilly Auto Parts, and before I knew it, an employee was offering to install the wiper blades on my car. I got to stay out of the snow for a moment, and I still made it to work on time.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, stronger immunity and better nutrition are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin E and 10 times more vitamin E, all helping you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. Plus, you get all that farm-fresh, delicious taste. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, the Imperial County Elections Department released information on the November 3rd general election. As of Friday evening, there are approximately 1,000 unprocessed vote by mail and 7,000 provisional ballots remaining to be tallied. Most of the races on the local ballot have pretty much been decided, but there are 2 races in particular that could change. The contest for the second seat on the Heber Elementary School District race has just 3 votes separating the candidates. Helen Diaz Molina has 612 votes, with Claudette Miranda 609. And the race for the 3rd seat of the El Centro City Council is still tight. Efron Silva has 4,617 votes, while Edgar Garcia has 4,561. The Register of Voters has until December 3rd to certify the election. Well, smuggling attempt is foiled. It happened Wednesday night at around 10 p.m. A vehicle drove up to the Highway 86 checkpoint. Border Patrol K-9 team alerted to the vehicle as it waited in the traffic line. The vehicle was sent to the secondary inspection area. During the inspection, Border Patrol agents found 2 packages in an ice chest. The packages tested positive for methamphetamine. The meth weighed a total of 2.71 pounds with an estimated street value of just over $6,000. The driver of the vehicle, a 56-year-old female, and the passenger, a 47-year-old female, both U.S. citizens. The vehicle and narcotics were turned over to the Imperial County Sheriff's Office. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. To your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane, the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
In other local news, a 2-vehicle collision. It was reported at close to 7:30 Friday morning. The California Highway Patrol says the collision happened close to the Andrade port of entry. A vehicle was rear-ended. The Highway Patrol says one of the vehicles rolled. One of the occupants suffered minor injuries. Not a lot of details have been released. The CHP says the collision remains under investigation. Traffic advisory has been issued for La Broucherie Road between Trestle and Ayton Road, starting this morning at 5 a.m. La Broucherie Road will be closed to both north and southbound traffic. Now, this is phase 1. It'll be Joshua Tree to Trestle Road, closed November the 16th, beginning today through the 11th of December. Then phase 2 will be Joshua Tree Street. Ayton will be closed January the 18th through February the 12th. Drivers are advised to use alternate routes. For more information, you can contact the City of Imperial's City Manager. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news is Quick Lane Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and alls, and you never need an appointment.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday, FM 107.5. Log on to Kxo Radio for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show, or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of Kxo AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, medical supplemental policies. They've got you covered. David H. West Insurance.
Continuing with more local news, at a Thursday press conference, El Centro Regional Medical Center CEO Dr. Adolf Edward said that the facility had 118 patients in the hospital, with 47 of them COVID-19 positive. 14 of the 16 El Centro Regional Medical Center ICU beds were occupied by COVID-19 patients. Brawley Memorial Hospital District CEO Larry Lewis said that the Brawley Hospital had 15 COVID patients. Dr. Edwards said the El Centro Regional Medical Center was adding 50 additional medical surgical beds with the installation of a temporary facility at the north entrance to the hospital. They are also bringing in additional health cares to staff the temporary facility and prepare for an expected increase in the coronavirus with the upcoming holidays. The temporary facility at the Imperial Valley College Gym is also being readied to accept patients if necessary. And speaking of COVID-19, Testing is recommended. Tests are available. They are available free at OptumServe. The link is set up at the Senior Center in Raleigh, 575 J Street. They have appointments. Appointments are necessary. Even though the test is free, you need to schedule an appointment. Call 888-634-1123. They're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Grants are available for community groups. Comité Cívico del Valle is providing the grants through the Health, Equity, and Action for Latinos program. Centro Cívico, in partnership with the California Wellness Foundation, the Latino Community Foundation, and the California Endowment, has launched Health, Equity, and Action for Latinos program to provide grants from $5,000 to $15,000 to community working to address community needs around COVID-19, health, social justice, food access, housing, chronic disease, environmental pollution, labor conditions, legal aid, along with the community needs. For an application or more information, go to the CCV website, ccvhealth.org/heal/. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions will continue at least into the middle of this week as temperatures steadily warm back above normal. Readings will likely be nearing record territory each day through the middle part of the week, with afternoon highs pushing close to 90 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Some cooling is possible during the late portion of the week as an area of low pressure aloft starts to approach from the west. 82 our high yesterday, 50 our low. Sunny today with a high 5, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 55. Light winds becoming west about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 86. Light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour afternoon. 56 degrees downtown, 31% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Volunteers with the Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in Imperial Valley. This year, due to COVID-19, you can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Raleigh. They're doing a drive-through from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley. And events like this, to donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
It's sports time. Well, Dustin Johnson. Well, no fans, no roars, but hey, a 5-shot victory with the lowest score in tournament history. Yeah, he's wearing green today, 20 under for Dustin Johnson. And Tiger Woods, yeah, are you ready for this? He took a 10 on the par 3 12th hole during the final round of the Masters. What can I say? Yeah, 3 times in the water. What's the big deal? Yeah, what? That's my game anytime. Anyway, we've got to look at scores coming up.
When you live in a place that has everything, you need a truck that can handle anything. The Ford F-150 can. Want to take a camper out for the weekend? F-150's available blind spot information system with trailer coverage can help you see where most can't. Check. How about getting out on the water? F-150 has available Pro Trailer backup assist to get your boat down the ramp on the first try. Check. You say you want to have Wi-Fi when you get wherever you're headed. Well, F-150 has available Ford Fast Connect, so you can work and play from anywhere. Check and check. Now get F-150 with 0 for 60 and 2,000 year-end sales event trade assist with your qualified trade. Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Year-end sales event trade assist requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 11/30/2020. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers.
Well, they were playing football yesterday, and the Browns beat the Texans 10-7. Meanwhile, the Lions dumped the team from Washington, D.C., 30-27. Packers over the Jaguars, 24-20. Giants jumped on the Eagles, 27-17. Buccaneers beat up on the Panthers, 46-23. Raiders rolled. They topped the Broncos, 37-12. Dolphins over the Chargers, 29-21. Yeah, how secure is Anthony Lynn? Cardinals nipped the Bills, 32-30. Rams over the Seahawks, 23-16. Saints beat the 49ers, 27-13. Saints quarterback Drew Brees unsure of his status for next week after being injured in that game. Steelers hammered the Bengals 36-10, and the Patriots held on. They beat the Ravens 23-17. In other news, South Carolina has parted ways with football coach Will Muschamp. Offensive coordinator Mike Bobo, the former head coach at Colorado State, will serve as interim coach. And fresh off a championship in his first season as a member of the Lakers, All-Star big man Anthony Davis is trying to pick the final year of his contract. He will enter free agency this week, looking for big bucks. Yeah, even more than what the Lakers were handing. And, well, it's come down to this. Nick Chubb's 59-yard run all but closed out the Cleveland Browns' 10-7 win over the Houston Texans yesterday. His decision to step out of bounds at the 1-yard line instead of running into the end zone for a touchdown would have covered the point spread. Yeah, the betting public took it in the shorts. That's what it is now. What's the book say? That's it for Sports Time. Don't forget, we've got Monday Night Football coming your way. Yes, tonight the Vikings and the Bears.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. Professional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South Street in El Centro and 4 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. U.S. stocks up sharply, on pace to hit new record highs after Moderna said its experimental COVID-19 vaccine is highly effective. That heralded another breakthrough in the fight against coronavirus that could eventually help the world's biggest economies recover from deep recessions. Moderna said in a statement that the first interim analysis of phase 3 trial results showed its vaccine candidate was 94.5 effective against the coronavirus. Last week, Pfizer said that a vaccine it developed with a German drug maker, BioNTech, was more than 90% effective. There are dozens more potential vaccines in development, and the promising test results from Moderna and Pfizer suggest that vaccines may be an effective way to fight the coronavirus. Both vaccines, by the way, require 2 doses. U.S. stocks added 330 points at the opening bell. On the Dow, the S&P 500 increased 0.75%. Meanwhile, the NASDAQ was flat. Moderna stocks up 11%.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 2533 in the north end. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 85, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 55, winds becoming west around 5 miles an hour. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 86, light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon. 58 degrees downtown, 26% relative humidity. Wind out of the west. Weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
Practice the drums, feed your fish, practice your Spanish. Miércoles. Finally finish your last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your homework, pick up your brothers, take them to McDonald's, and get them Big Mac burgers and Chicken McNuggets, which makes you There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. A ray of hope in a deadly pandemic.
The results of this trial are truly striking.
Dr. Anthony Fauci reacting to the news from Moderna about testing. Disease specialist Dr. William Schaffner says it's got an edge over the Pfizer vaccine that showed promising results last week.
The Pfizer vaccine has to be stored and handled at very, very low temperatures. The Moderna vaccine, on the other hand, can be treated pretty much like your influenza vaccine. And it's a vaccine that I think will be more readily distributed to pharmacists, doctors' offices, and clinics.
El Paso, Texas has been one of the virus hotspots during the pandemic resurgence. CBS's Jim Krasula.
Struggling to keep up with COVID-19 deaths in El Paso County, Texas. Jail inmates are being used to move bodies into mobile morgues. County Judge Ricardo Samaniego.
If there's no personnel, no one to help out, and there's volunteers, even if they are inmates, then that's what we're left with.
Samaniego is waiting on a request to have the Texas National Guard take over the grim task.
Michigan's governor says she does have the authority to issue a second stay-at-home order and calls a White House advisor's call for people to rise up if she does reckless. As we hear from CBS's Weijia Jiang, not all of the administration's energy is being channeled into challenging the election outcome.
President Trump plans to end his first term with a crackdown on China. CBS News has learned that over the next few weeks, the administration promises to take what it calls historic actions to protect U.S. interests, like restricting trade and imposing more sanctions.
Correspondent Vicki Barker has more on some new FBI stats out today on hate crimes.
Nearly 16,000 bias motivation violations were reported last year. More than half of the victims were targeted because of the offender's racial, ethnic, or national background. 1 in 5 out of religious bias, 1 in 6 over gender identity, 1 in 50 over a disability bias. The agency does not say if these figures are better or worse than previous years.
Well, some 80,000 people have made sex abuse claims against the Boy Scouts, according to attorneys in the organization's bankruptcy case. Gil Gale says he was 11 years old when a leader first assaulted him during an Alabama campout.
If we can somehow make the price the Boy Scouts pay so incredibly painful that systematic changes can happen that will ensure it never happens to anyone else, I think all 80,000 of us would settle for that.
Iota is now a Category 5 hurricane aiming at Nicaragua. The Dow is up 437. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
I saved big money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, so I finally bought that new set of golf clubs. Watch out, Fairway. Here I come.
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big with Progressive, but your other expenses won't just disappear. Are those clubs going to help you when the hot water heater dies? Also, it sounds like your money is better spent on golf lessons.
Time to go shoot the course record.
No, but maybe time for a reality check. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Introducing Canada Dry Bold Ginger. It's not your grandma's ginger ale. I know because I'm not your grandma. I don't pressure you to get married. I say play the field all you want. And I drink new Canada Dry Bold Ginger with an extra kick of real ginger taste that would blow the bingo cards out your grandma's bag. I drink it while watching backyard wrestling. There's more on the line when the wrestlers don't have insurance. New Canada Dry Bold Ginger, not your grandma's ginger ale.
Her parents are famous, and now a teenager wants her time in the spotlight.
She's shown her singing chops. Now Kellyanne Conway's daughter is hoping to make it big.
Hey guys, I'm here at American Idol Confessional.
16-year-old Claudia Conway broke the news on TikTok.
I met Ryan Seacrest today, and I have my audition soon. So stay tuned for that. Very, very nervous, but very excited. Mwah.
Claudia has embarrassed her parents in the past, posting anti-Trump videos, prompting her mother to step away from her job as counselor to the president. Her father, George, is a conservative Trump critic. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Well, college have seen a sharp enrollment drop among international students, mostly due to the pandemic. A new survey shows a 43% drop among new international students. Total international enrollment fell by 16% when including both new and returning students. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Danger, excitement, mustaches. It's time for another episode
with Carroll Buckley, AM 1230 KXO.